It's getting that time of year around here. Summer's coming to an end. The nights are getting cooler. And that can only mean one thing. Fall and football are right around the corner. On this Home Craft Chronicles, we're going to do something a little different. Like I've always said, home craft is kind of like a lifestyle of enjoying your home and living with your friends and family and just enjoying everything around the home. And part of that for us is barbecue, especially with football, tailgates, the parties at home. We love it, and the thing we love the most is pulled pork. So today I'm going to kind of show you how I make my pulled pork, and hopefully you'll try it yourself one time. What I have in front of me is 2 pork shoulders totaling about 15 pounds. So I'm going to say this one's probably about 8, this one's probably about 7, and I'm just going to prep them for the smoker. So what I'm going to use to get this ready, I have some Dijon mustard, and this is my barbecue rub that I made. It's basically just a mix of salt, brown sugar, and any spice that I found in the cabinet. There's basil, oregano, seasoned salt, black pepper, red pepper, garlic powder, onion powder, some steak seasoning, some jerk seasoning, and a few other things, which I will leave you the list of the ingredients and kind of like the proportions in the comments below. And I'll also have the full procedure posted on Home Craft Chronicles on Facebook, so please check that out as well. Alright, you see this meat here. It's a pork shoulder. It's got a lot of fat in it. That's going to be great. It's going to keep the meat nice and moist on the smoker. You see this big layer of fat on here. You think that's a bad thing, but it's not, and I'm not trimming a bit of it off. The first thing I'm going to do is just give it a mustard rub down. And next I'm just going to coat it with my barbecue spice that I just put into a shaker jar here. And just coat it all over and rub it in. Don't be shy with this stuff. And I'm actually going to put more on before I throw it on the grill tomorrow. I'm going to just wrap them up until tomorrow. I have 2 big storage bags here. And then we'll get back together. I'll see you in the morning. So I started the fire first thing this morning in my smoker. I use a charcoal smoker, but you can use electric, propane, whatever you have. I took the meat out because I don't want to, give it a little head start warming up. It has a nice coating on it, but before it goes in the fire, I am going to hit it again with the rub. Also, I should mention that when I started the fire, I also filled a bucket with water and put my wood chips in it. I use apple wood. I prefer fruit wood when I smoke, but you can use hickory, pecan. I've heard people use cherry. So now, let's get these on the smoker. So I'm going to put the bigger piece closer to the fire. Believe me, there's going to be a lot of jockeying around in this operation. So just close that lid. Just get a handful of soaked wood chips, put them on there. And that's it, I'm done. I got nothing to do for at least about an hour. I'll come and check the fire, add coals as needed. But that's it for now. Okay, now it's moment of truth time. These have been in here, I'm not even sure how long, at least, I don't even know what time it is, maybe 8 hours. And from time to time, I would go in and spray them with this mix. It's just apple juice, apple cider vinegar, and mustard. I know you're probably looking at these things going, oh my God, they're burnt to crisp. But If you know anything of barbecue, that is just pure barbecue goodness right there. Now what I am going to do now is I get a big piece of foil and I'm going to get the piece of meat. Wrap it up real good in heavy foil. I'm even going to double it up with another piece. And then what I do, after it's wrapped up, is I put it in a cooler. Nice and wrapped up. So I just put that in a cooler, line it with a blanket. I'm just going to leave that for probably an hour or two, and it's going to stay hot until I'm ready for the next step. Okay, so it's been a couple hours. It's still really warm in here. The pork has had its little nap. Still nice and toasty. See that right there? That pink? That's called a smoke ring. That's how you know you did it right. So yeah, that's good. So this is how you know if it's cooked right. Here's the bone. Comes right off. And now I just shred it up. So I have it all pulled, and like I said before, most of the fat just melts right down in there. But I do have a little bit of scrap, and then a bowl of, this is called burnt ends. So you can cook them in with your beans. You can eat them just like this. I happen to love them. But for the meat, what I like to do is I pour a little bit of my basting juice, and this meat is so rich that you need that vinegar to kind of cut it a little bit. I'm just going to mix this together, season it up, moisten it up, and then I'll be ready to go. Okay, so I load up a nice soft bun with the pork. Now I prefer to put my coleslaw right on the sandwich. The creamy coleslaw kind of complements the rich fatty meat. Oh, and a little pickle doesn't hurt either. Of course, feel free to add your favorite barbecue sauce on here too. All right, now the moment I've been waiting for. Oh my gosh, this stuff is so good. You're going to want to make tons of this. I tend to make as much as I can fit on the smoker. It freezes great, and it's really easy to reheat. Just put a little in a pan with some water or apple juice or even beer, and warm it up gently. That's what makes it great for tailgates or any party. And if you have extra, it goes great in tacos, nachos, pizza, or even pasta or anywhere else. I know it seems like a lot of work, but after you get it on the cooker, it's really easy. You just have to stoke the fire and baste the meat every now and again. Thanks for watching this video. I know it was a little different from what you're normally used to here, but you know, Homecraft is all about enjoying everything in your home. So let me know what you think. And until next time, remember, take care of yourself and your home. I'll see you later.